Good evening,
Good morning.
good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome back to another edition of Variety is the Spice of Slots, where today's topic is going to be
The Sequim Lavender Festival.
the Sequim Lavender Festival. That will be our slot topic of the day. It's a new thing we're introducing, slot topics. Now we're here, where are we at?
We're at the Seven Cedars, which is just outside of Sequim, hence the topic of the day, the Sequim Lavender Festival.
Right. The Seven Cedars is in our old stomping ground of Sequim, where we met at the Highway 101 Diner. So let's get the ball rolling and play, what is it again?
Tree of Wealth.
And hope that it gives us a bunch of wealth.
So we've loaded $880. It's just a 1-cent denomination, and we're gonna play $8.80, which is the max bet on this. There we go. And maybe some volume.
We always forget that.
Well, you just never know how loud it's gonna come out.
That's true. Well, that is max volume, so that's all we've got.
That's all we have here on this.
Well, I will scoot over here to begin our topic. I need to get a little bit over here based upon our position here in the Seven Cedars Casino, which it has been nice coming back. It's our first visit here in a long time.
Very long time.
Now, it's not that we don't visit Sequim.
No.
We just,
Time out. Bonus break.
Bonus break already. We got the tree, it looks like, so we get to pick.
The random trigger.
Yeah, so bonus break early, which is always awesome.
So we just don't want the mini, because that's, just under $20.
Well, that's double luck? What does that mean?
Seems like it's good, right?
That is the major symbol, so let's get the major. How's
major?
that sound?
Okay, I'm looking for it. That's the grand symbol. We want those ones. We don't want that one. That's the mini.
Okay, that would be good, the major. Oh, I got another double luck.
All right, let's keep finding those double lucks.
Oh, my goodness.
Speaking of.
What does that do? Now we have 3 of those.
Oh.
I guess it just means that whatever we get now is double.
Maybe. Let's.
Because we've got all 3. They stopped spinning.
They did. I mean, it must be good that we found 3.
Yes.
I'm going to go.
We're kind of getting on the bubble there.
Okay, decision time. And shocker, it's the mini.
It's the mini. But I wonder what the double luck does now. Plus double luck bonus of $17.
Oh.
So it's the mini plus a smaller
It's a
mini.
little lackluster.
It was early on, that works. So one of the things that we've been talking about is about coming back to Sequim is the annual...
Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll do this again then. Another bonus break.
Bonus break. Here we go. Okay, we're doing better than the mini. I'm just saying it right now.
All right. Well, you stay to that side. I'll pick to this side in center because it's hard for you to reach across here.
All right, let's find those double locks.
Can we get a double luck right there? Oh, look at that. I called it.
You did. How about here? Oh, darn mini again.
It's now $17.
Yeah,
plus,
reset.
I don't know if we got the double luck because we need to pick 3 of those, I think.
Oh, yeah, we need all 3 to get that.
But look, we're down less than $8 at this point.
Let's try this a third time. Talking about the Sequim.
Exactly. Visiting Sequim, we haven't even got to our topic of the annual Lavender Festival.
Which is in July? Oh, 1760.
It actually is.
Right, I think that's...
Kind of spans July through August is what it does. So this started in 1997, which is, by the way, the year we met.
97?
1997.
Oh, that's when we did start working together.
That's the year we met and started working together. Because it was 98 when we started dating.
Oh.
She's looking at me confused. I'm usually
I'm
the one
just
who doesn't remember this. Now I'm really kind of concerned because she's starting to forget. And we've got the tree again of luck. So another bonus break. This is actually, pretty good. If we can get this grand, that would be awesome. Well, I'll pick first again. I started out with a mini, so now we know we're going to avoid it, right?
Oh, there's one of them.
Okay, I'll try this lower corner here. I got another double
got the
luck.
other double luck. I'm thinking right here.
No. How about up here? Oh, we've got two of the minis now. We've got to dodge them.
Okay, we got all the double luck.
So now we got the double luck bonus.
Let's get something better than the darn mini.
Right in the center.
Well,
oh, that's the mini.
1746 plus the additional 17.
I think it's $17 unless
that's
it
what
changes.
I think that's what it resets to. Yeah.
$17.
All set.
We're back at it here and trying to get to the topic of the Lavender Festival. So, lavender is.
Oh, it's that was weird. It kind of froze.
Oh, there we go. We're going again. Kind of.
It's acting a little strange here.
Having a little technical difficulty, so let's see if it works now. Go ahead.
Not us, the machine is.
Yes. The machine was lagging and hesitating, so now it seems to be caught up.
It needed a little timeout.
Evidently. It was too hot from all those tree bonuses we were getting. So when the Lavender Festival started, it was founded as a way to basically hold on to the agricultural heritage of the area because, as you know, because you grew up here, Sequim expanded pretty quickly.
Oh, it's changed a lot since I was a kid.
There used to be only one stoplight in town, right?
Correct. One stoplight, and now there's the highway bypass. So you don't even need to drive through town to get from Sequim. If you're coming through and going to Port Angeles, you don't need to go right through downtown Sequim now.
Yeah, because Highway 101 used to run right through the heart of Sequim, which caused all kinds of traffic congestion.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Especially when it went from one light to several lights.
Many
I think there was 3. Now there's multiple lights through town. Because I remember when I moved here, the bypass hadn't been built yet. And then it was built, I believe, somewhere around 98.
I think around that time. Sounds right.
And so what Sequim did is they created this Lavender Festival as a way to hold on to the heritage. And we'll take a bonus break here as we stop to see if we can farm ourselves for a little bit of money here. So you go first this time.
All right. We need to really improve upon what's been happening before on this.
Well, if we keep getting the minis and the double lucks, amazingly, one time we'll just absolutely have to get the major, right? That's
I
how
think
it
so.
goes.
Like right here.
Yeah, that would be good. Now pick it. 2 double lucks, we'd get that extra $17 now. Don't miss out.
Okay.
Oh, look, there we got it.
Extra 17. Let's hope it's not
I'm
just
gonna go right
17.
for the center again. Oh, now we're back to that too many thing. And there we go.
Gosh, it's like a guarantee.
Almost guaranteed. One time it's not going to be. The Lavender Festival, though, based upon the farming and agriculture background, was created because there were a few lavender farms already established in 1995. And this is really because this area is the perfect climate for growing lavender because it has good rainfall and then also lots of sunshine. Unlike most of Washington State, Sequim gets more sunshine than any place else in the state. If I'm remembering my history of this area,
including Eastern Washington,
I would have to say in the western
yes. Washington,
not including Eastern Washington.
Yeah.
I would say west of the Cascades.
Yeah.
as you know, Seattle and Washington is known for its rainfall, and we do get a lot of rainfall.
We do.
And if you're ever taking a trip up Highway 101 in Washington, the great thing is as you head further north in the Olympic Peninsula, you go closer and closer to the Hoh rainforest. And when I say Hoh, I don't mean your Saturday night hoe. I'm talking about H-O rainforest, which is one of the rainforests in Washington state, where it gets quite wet, which is kind of synonymous with why they call it rainforest.
Rainforest.
But Sequim, amazingly enough, has more sunny days on average than other parts of the state. And so lavender grows here very readily. And it became kind of the thing that they decided, let's hold a lavender festival.
I mean, why not? Sounds like the thing to do, right?
So in 1997, the inaugural festival was a one-day event featuring farm tours, a downtown market, and an evening dance.
Ooh, an evening dance?
An evening
How
dance.
did I miss out on that?
Back in the day, we used to call those a shindig. Oh, come on. Why can't
I know, we
get
need
those symbols?
three of these in a row, and this counts as a wild to it.
Correct. This is a variation of a dancing drums machine, essentially.
Yes, it is.
So the whole thing aimed to celebrate the new crop and attract visitors to the area, which it has done.
My gosh, that's the time. Like, if you're not intending to go to Lavender Festival, you just stay away.
Stay away from
Stay
downtown
away.
because it gets pretty crazy.
The traffic getting here. Oh, yeah.
But I will say it's a great event. It's expanded now over the years, and it is actually kind of goes on for during the July and August months, which are the best months to visit here, the sunniest,
They definitely
the
are.
warmest. And the views here are amazing because
beautiful.
you're right on the Puget Sound, and you have the Strait of Juan de Fuca right there.
On a nice, beautiful sunny day, you can see over to Canada.
Correct. And not only that, the marina here is John Wayne Marina, and it was built.
$216.
Oh, wow. That's a great hit right there.
Oh, I was like, that looks like it should be decent, and that was a nice little hit.
That was a great hit. 216,
Wow.
as we're talking about John Wayne building the marina. Well, John Wayne needed a place to fit his boat, and so he paid to have the marina expanded to accommodate his large yacht back in the day.
Back in the day.
So now I don't know how big his yacht was or anything like that, but that is where we met, was where you waited on me at the John Wayne Marina.
I did, which I think it's called something different now, the restaurant, but
Correct.
I started there as a dishwasher and worked my way up to where I was your waitress one day.
Exactly. Now look at you, spinning slot machines with me.
Like a pro.
Like a pro. So now, I guess it is called Sequim Lavender Weekend. The festival has evolved to a full weekend, a multi-event, typically held in July. And it draws thousands of visitors to the area. Now, when we were talking to an employee here, she said there's been people who visited as far away from Germany.
That's quite impressive. Like, to come that far and...
And lavender is used in multiple things. I mean, it's used in soaps, it's aromatherapy, essential oils. There's a lot of, there's even beers in the local Pacific Northwest that use lavender as an ingredient.
I mean, I'm not a beer drinker, but that just doesn't sound very appealing to me.
I don't know.
That's just me, though.
I don't know what kind of flavor that would have, to tell you the truth.
Would it make you sleepy?
Yes. So, because of this, Sequim has now become the lavender capital in North America.
Oh.
It has earned the title of Lavender Capital of North America due to its extensive lavender farms and thriving festival.
I wonder what they need to do to become the lavender capital of the world.
There's probably large application process and everything.
We're
doing
good,
fine.
thank you.
So much. There's probably a very long, exhaustive application process,
Yeah.
interviews,
I'm sure.
Research. There'd probably have to be the lavender investigation unit has to
We
come out.
might need to
check
look
on
into
things.
who's beating out Sequim and holding the world title.
Well, I want to know who held the title before this. Was there somebody who held the title before this? If you know, put it in the comments. And while you're putting it in the comments, give us a like and subscribe. That would really help us out. Because we are really the only variety slot channel out there where you get to hear interesting topics such as these while playing slot machines.
That's right. Hear all of our random topics we come up with.
Exactly. And it's not easy coming up with these topics. We have to think about them. We put a lot of research into them. And thank goodness for AI these days. I have to say that.
What would we do before we had the internet?
Yes. What would
Trying to
what would
think
we
of
do?
these things on our own?
That would just, what are you, crazy? So the number of farms out here is really hard to calculate. There's no clear number, but it's somewhere over 25. Okay.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen lavender, it's kind of a purplish blue flower. There's multiple different varieties of it too.
I think that common is you just think of it as purple with the green.
I mean, it is a
stem.
lavender color.
Hence the name.
Hence
Wow.
the name. There you go.
Good connecting the dots. Ed.
Hey, nothing gets by me. If it does, I'll just let it go. It is estimated that over 50 acres of land is dedicated to lavender cultivation in the area. 50 acres.
50 acres. Oh,
on, why can't
I
we
really
get
want to
this?
see this like
I would
free
love the spins.
bonus.
Now, the yields can vary year to year, but it's estimated that over 160,000 lavender plants are grown here each year.
160,000?
160,000.
Seems like a lot of lavender.
Well, not only that, but the lavender can be harvested mid-season in a way because you prune it, so you're getting different crops. But I guess the full blossoms come in summertime, in July and August, which is when it's best to harvest it for the most oil production,
Oh,
from my understanding. And each year there's varying yields of this, of course, so there's really no way to give you an exact number on this because it can change.
a little
But
bonus
we'll take
break.
this bonus break and come back to it. You pick first.
All right, I'm thinking big. Are you thinking big?
I'm thinking large-esque. I'm thinking lavender-esque. See, now I picked a tree when I thought lavender.
We'll find the other two.
They're all up here in this corner. Oh, no, they're
Guess
not.
what we got again? I'm shocked.
I guess
Hey, we had it up to $23 this time.
$23. That's why we didn't get the double large, because we'd gotten it up too high. Now, there's a lot of different varieties of lavender, which I didn't know, much like any other plant, I guess. And the revenue, this is interesting. It suggests that there can be a revenue of over $10,000 per acre.
Per acre.
Per acre.
Huh.
So it is a cash crop.
Ah, yes.
It can vary greatly, of course. Now, don't quote me on any of these numbers because there's no really hard data out there, and I don't want you sending the lavender police after me.
The lavender, please.
And I'm sure that people from Sequim may say, "Oh, well, you got it wrong." Well, we haven't lived here in a while, so please forgive us. Most of the farms do just the one major harvest, and then subsequently, like I said, they're pruning, they're using it for other things along the way, the different clippings and trimmings and so forth. Now, I looked up one other thing that I wanted to
Another little tidbit of information.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it in my notes here. So how you harvest, I guess, influences the plant's growth. So just like any other thing, the pruning, the plant health, etc., it greatly influences that kind of thing. But it's just amazing how much this has grown into a big thing here.
Oh.
I mean, there are a lot of lavender tours, lavender farms. Whenever you come here, regardless of when you come here, you will find that you can always go see a lavender farm or get a tour of some sort.
Yeah, and also like all the local shops, you always see locally made lavender products in the stores here.
Correct. There are quite a few souvenirs that you can get.
The different soaps and oils and that sort of thing from the local lavender farmers.
Exactly. Now, growing up here, was there any other thing that Sequim was known for when you were a kid? I mean, because you've been here, you grew up here. I mean, how many kids were in your high school class?
In my graduating class, I had the biggest graduating class to go through Sequim High at the time. I'm sure that's changed a lot, but it was, I want to say we had like 225 in our graduating class. Much larger than yours.
Oh, my graduating class
16?
In Garden Valley, Idaho was 19 kids. And we were one of the largest to come through in a long time.
Yeah.
I think we were the largest because before I think it was 12 or 14. I mean, we were
big numbers.
Very small school.
What are we thinking of stopping here? I mean, we started with our 880, which by the way, we didn't mention when we had that 260 line hat set aside, half of that.
I think let's see if we can get something before 200. And
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
We'll give up here. Hopefully we can get those free spins.
Well, yeah, that's what I was hoping, but man, it seems pretty tough.
It's just been, it gave us that one line hit, and then other than that, it's given us the prosperity tree, or the tree of wealth, I should say.
Yeah.
Which is steeped in rich traditions, according to the slot machine. I don't know what those rich traditions would be other than stealing our money at this point.
Yeah, we got a couple spins here.
But you know, slot machines are like that. Sometimes they take your money and sometimes they give it to you.
Last spin luck?
Nope,
that's
no
it.
such luck. Well, that about does it for Rich Traditions.
And the Sequim Lavender Festival.
We're not that much richer, but we did have a great time talking about the Lavender Festival. I want to thank Seven Seaters for having us. It's really beautiful here. We're glad to be back, and we appreciate them giving us permission to film here.
Absolutely. It's nice to kind of see how much it's changed in 25 years since we've stepped foot in here.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to come home.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you when?
Tomorrow.
Perfect.